everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is, I'm 40 weeks pregnant today. So I will be updating you on my 40th week of pregnancy. And yeah, this will be my last pregnancy update, regardless of how far along I go. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy. So just to start, sorry about the crazy hair. It's just one of those days today. No matter what I do with it, it's just crazy and like baby hair flying around and stuff. But I'm going to jump into my pregnancy update. And to start, I am actually sick this week with a head cold. My husband and John both have it. It's been going through all our friends and family, so we were bound to get it at some point. I'm just hoping it clears up before I go into labor, because that's the last thing I need, is to be sick on top of everything. But that is why my voice does sound a little bit funny today. So now that I'm 40 weeks, every baby is different, but they say that baby is about 20 inches long, could be longer, and weighs just over 7.5 pounds. I think my baby's probably going to be bigger, but I don't know. I mean, I did have a really large first baby, so I'm kind of feeling like this guy feels huge, just like John did, and I'm feeling like he might be around 8 pounds, maybe more. I'm not sure, but that's just kind of what I've been feeling, so I could be wrong. But he does feel big. They say the baby's about the size of a pumpkin now, which sounds about right. I do feel like I'm carrying like a huge watermelon or something around. No new stretch marks, so I think I can say that I've made it through this pregnancy without any stretch marks, which is so awesome, because I did get a lot last time around, which have faded significantly, and like so much you don't really notice it. And I know that once my belly goes down and summer comes and I tan and all that kind of stuff, you're not really going to see them, which is awesome. So I had a midwife appointment a few days ago, and they measured my belly and said that it was 37 inches, and it's been 37 inches for the past 5 weeks. So they were a little bit concerned that it hasn't been getting larger, you know, as I'm progressing through the last few weeks of my pregnancy. So they did send me for an ultrasound just to make sure that baby's growing, everything is great, check my fluid levels and all that kind of stuff. I haven't got the results from it yet. I will be getting it when I go to my next midwife appointment in a few days. I don't think anything, I think the baby's a good size, obviously. I mean, my first time around, my belly was way smaller than this. Like, people thought I was only like 6 months pregnant. My belly was a lot smaller. And I know it was my first, so my belly hasn't stretched out yet, but it was very small, and I had an almost 9-pound baby. So, I mean, there was room for him in there. He was definitely large, and I feel like even though my belly might be a little bit small to some people and it might not be growing as much as it should be, I still think that he's, like, I feel him growing. Every day I wake up and there's less room in there, so I'm not too worried. In terms of how I've been feeling, I've actually been feeling very bloated, so bloated, very like you already feel full because you have a baby in you, and now I just feel like I'm full of air, and it's just really uncomfortable. And I'm not sure if it's because of Christmas and I just kind of went wild with chocolate and food and everything, or if it's just, you know, some final symptoms of pregnancy. I have been doing a lot of detox now that Christmas and holidays are over. I've been drinking lots of like lemon water, warm lemon water in the morning with some ginger, and I've been doing like all kinds of stuff. And I do feel a little bit better, but I still definitely am bloated. I have been actually eating so healthy and clean these past, I would say the past week. Once New Year's finished, I started eating really healthy and clean, just trying to get my body and everything ready for labor, and I want to feel as good as I possibly can going into labor, so I know that by eating healthy, I definitely feel better and I have more energy, so I've been trying that. And I've actually managed to keep up my working out as well. So I've been working out every single day since New Year's, for about 10 to 15 minutes a day, but it's high intensity, which I'm surprised I can still keep up considering that I do have a huge belly. I've done a lot of modifications, obviously, because it's hard to do certain movements now with a belly in the way, but I've definitely still been keeping up my working out. I feel great. And kind of in terms of weight, kind of with the working out and all that, I actually am still up 21 pounds. I haven't gained any more I would say the past 3 weeks, I think I've been 21 pounds. So I'm not sure if it's because of like the working out is still going or what. Also, another reason why I might not have gained any more weight the past few weeks is because I have been so nauseous the past 2 weeks. So came like after in the middle of like week 38, week 39, I started getting so nauseous to the point where I was like throwing up just from brushing my teeth. Pretty much how it was like in the very early stages of this pregnancy, which really sucks. So I have lost quite a bit of my appetite. And I have been throwing up. So that could be also, you know, why I haven't gained much more weight. I'm not sure. But yeah, just I thought I wanted to let you guys know. Also, kind of jumping back a little bit to my belly only being 37 inches. The midwives were saying a reason why it could still be 37 inches is that he descended more into the pelvis and therefore he's taking up less from my actual belly, which could be it because if you guys remember, I've been saying I've been having severe lightning crotch, which I still have, and it's even worse now. Like I feel like my hip bones and everything are just so like in so much pain. I even feel pain going through my thighs now anytime he does a movement. So I do know that he's really engaged into my pelvis, and that could be, you know, because he moved down a little bit, it could be why my belly, you know, is still 37 inches. So another thing that I've been, like, that's kind of been, you know, with this last few weeks of pregnancy is not sleeping. I have not been able to sleep. I've managed to take around a half hour to an hour nap during the day. My son sleeps for about 2 to 2.5 hours during the day, and out of that time, I will go sleep with him pretty much at the same time, and I only get about half hour in there. I just toss and turn. Also at nighttime, it's the same thing. I have really restless legs. I'm so uncomfortable. Like no matter which side I sleep on, I feel like I'm squishing the baby. I have such bad back pains. You know, everything that comes with, you know, the last few weeks of pregnancy, and I'm dying to just go into labor and get this baby out because I want my body back. I want to have it to myself and not have someone else living inside me. But yeah, sleeping has been really bad. I do have some bags under my eyes. I probably should be wearing makeup to cover it up because I've had a few people, they're like, oh, you look so tired. I'm like, yeah, I haven't been sleeping. What else? I think I've talked about everything. I guess the last thing just to bring up is that I'm still getting quite a few contractions, and there was actually a few times where I almost went to the hospital because my contractions were getting closer and closer together, but then they just stopped. So I never actually went to the hospital because they ended up stopping when I was about to, but everything's packed and ready, and it's actually all in the car. So all I have to do is, if I go into labor, is just grab my husband and we just hop in the car. But last night I was kind of getting excited because I did have a lot of contractions very close together and they felt very strong, and I was like, this could be it. And no. So I'm still here, but this is my last update. I will be showing you guys a bump at the end of the video. But yeah, this will be my last update. Even if I go to like 42 weeks or whatever, this is going to be the last one. The midwives did say that they will be sweeping my membranes, I think at my next visit actually, because my next visit's scheduled, I think 3 days after my due date. So when I go for that visit, they're going to check me, just see how things are going, and if need be, they're going to sweep my membranes. I think that's what it's called, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. If that doesn't start anything, then they said that they will probably try it a second time, or they will just go right into inducing me with the Pitocin or oxytocin or whatever. So I'm hoping I can avoid induction because I did have it the first time around and it was not fun at all for me. I hated having the IV in me the entire time and having to monitor the baby constantly and everything. It was just so frustrating. I felt like I couldn't move or do anything. So I'm really hoping I can just go naturally, and I'm hoping he does, you know, does come. My due date is tomorrow. So yeah, tomorrow. So we'll see. I don't know. I don't think he's gonna come on his due date, but I'm hoping he comes, you know, close to it. I'm really at that point where I'm frustrated and I just want him out, and being short and all that, I think kind of affects everything because I just feel like there's no room. Like I just can't move. But yeah, that is about it. That's all I have to say. If I did forget anything or leave anything out, just comment below and let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, for following, you know, my whole pregnancy, my journey. I cannot wait to introduce my little guy to you guys. And yeah, and then just start a whole new, you know, set of videos like postpartum updates and baby videos and product reviews and all this good stuff. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will show you the bump and talk to you in my next one. Bye! This is the bump for 40 weeks. It's definitely big. This is it from the front. And the other side. I've had a bunch of you asking me to show you the back because I haven't been doing that in the past few videos. So here is what it looks like from the back.